You know what, bro? Even though some motherfuckers, you know, they got issue with black women. They got issues with black women, man. But I gotta stick with my black women, bro. You know, I want my kid to look like me. Some of you guys, you going to Japan, having mixed kids and stuff, man. But I gotta have my black woman, man. You know, yeah, we got issues, man. I mean, damn, we're in America, but I gotta have a black woman. If I want to have children, you know, I don't want mixed babies, man. That's something that I don't want. Maybe I wanted it in the past, but I don't want that no more. I want kids that look like me, man. You know, either I'm going to Africa or the Caribbean, Jamaican. It don't matter as long as she look like me, man. Cause I'm worried about what I'm gonna leave behind when I die, man. You see what I'm saying? The moment I get the bag, I'm checking for black women, bro. Look, man. Every group of people, man, they want to be with their own kind. You know, you know. I see Indian people all the time having Indian babies, Indian kids. Kids look like them, man. You know, they're trying to, they're trying to, reserve their fucking genes, man. They want. I don't want. Look, some motherfuckers. Let me tell you something. The motherfuckers that date out of their race, not all of them, but a lot of them are sellouts, bro. Not all of them. I seen some brothers that they're outside their race, but they still cool with you. You see what I'm saying? But you got motherfuckers out here that's dating Becky and stuff like that, and wouldn't even get it won't even give you a hello or a what's up. You know what I'm saying? I refuse to be a sellout, man. I don't want to sell out, bro. And that's what you do, man. When you have babies with non-black women, that's considered selling out the race, bro. You're a sellout. It's okay, if you want to have sex with these women, but when you start having babies and stuff with them and having families with them, that's called selling out, bro. You selling out because the only way I can get a kid to look like me, I gotta get with a black woman. I can't get with any other woman, any race of woman. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter where she's from either. You know what I'm saying? As long as she looks like me. Because at the end of the day, I don't want racism in my household, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at Ray J. He got his Negro wake up call, man. I don't want to be like that, bro. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. Huh, Jamie kicking in the door. What's up with it, Jamie? I gotta stick with black women, bro. There's no way in the world that I can get a kid to look like me if I date out. Everybody wants their kid to look like you, bro. Don't you want your kid to look like you? They got the same type of eyes, the same type of, smile. Look at Ray J. He ain't gonna never know what he look like. He ain't gonna know. He not even gonna know what he would look like, right? He's not gonna have a little tiny him running around. He'll never have a kid that looks identical to him. You gotta have a kid that look like you, man. You guys are so worried about dating other races of people. You gotta understand, when you have babies with them, the kid not gonna look like you. You know what I'm saying? I want my kid to look like me. Brown eyes, you know, nappy hair, skin complexion the same. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I want my kid to look better than me. I want my kid to be more handsome and more prettier than me. Well, I say prettier because of the girl. You might have a girl and shit. You know what I'm saying? I want my kid to have a better life than I did when I was coming up. Man, you gotta start liking black women, man. A lot of motherfuckers, they can't stand black women. So they get money and they date out. I'm like, okay, well, you're not gonna have a kid that ever look like you. Don't you want a kid that look like you though, bro? You never will. He said, what if no woman of my race want me? Well, you gotta date out. If you that's why I say you get the bag, you can get a woman of your own race to be with you. That's why I say get the bag. But if you a guy that's average and your own race of women do not want you, you have to date out. With date another race of women, if they want you, then go ahead and go over there. But that's when the bag comes in. You see, when you got the bag, you can get your own race of women, man. You see what I'm saying? You just gotta have the bag. You see what I'm saying? Get the bag, man. But a lot of cats gotta understand. I want my kid to look like me. You see what I'm saying? I want my kid to look like me. You know. So when I get the bag, it's gonna be hard, man, because when you get the bag, you got non-black women hitting on you all day long, right? Once you get the bag, you got all kinds of 8, 9s, and 10s just hitting on you, and Asian women especially, they want to get with you. Now you got the bag. Now you got to be like, okay, no, I got to check for a black woman to have black children with. Oh, I gotta check. I gotta be with a white woman to have white children with. If you're a white guy, and if you're a Hispanic guy, you gotta check for a Hispanic woman to have Hispanic children with, because you don't understand what happens when you mix. You confuse everything. You know what I'm saying? You get the money, and then you get the power, and then you get the woman. First you get the money, and then you get the power, and then you get the woman. Tony Montana. Yeah. So, in Kelcap, I'm going to jail in a couple of days. I'm going to turn myself in. I'm turning myself in on Friday. So I won't be making any more videos after Friday. I'm just letting you guys know. I won't be making any more videos for 2 weeks. I'll be in jail for 2 weeks. 15 days. I gotta do my time, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? Well, I'm just saying, like, if you date outside your race, when you have children, they won't be accepted by any side. You know? Because when you have children that are mixed, one side won't accept them, and the other side won't accept them either. So you got a mixed kid that don't know where they belong. If you have a kid that's half black, half white, a lot of black people won't accept them, and definitely white people won't accept them. So they're gonna be caught in the middle. And then let's say you go to. I'm a little drunk, but I'm not too bad. I drank a little bit. Let's say you go to like China, okay? You have a half black, half Chinese baby. Well, your kid is going to be bullied in school for being half black, half Chinese. So you're going to have to do homeschool with your kid. You got to understand what you're doing when you mix. That's why you got to stay with your own community. You confuse things. They don't know if they're black, white, Hispanic, Asian. They don't know. They're confused. But if I get with a black woman and I have a black child, my kid is going to be accepted because I got with a black woman. And the thing is, it's like, myself, I have dated outside my race a lot, and I start realizing the harmful effects, of dating out, dating other races of women and having babies with other races of women. Yep, or half Dominican or half Chinese kid. Yeah, it's like they're not gonna know. I get my backpack on. They're not gonna know where they from. They're not gonna know where they belong. You see what I'm saying? You confuse everything. I know a lot of you guys, some of you guys like white women. Some of you motherfuckers like black women. Some of you motherfuckers like Hispanic women. And I know a lot of you motherfuckers, you like Asian women. I know a lot of you motherfuckers like Asian women. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, you have babies, just recognize the consequences when you start having babies with these women. Okay, the real consequence is that your child is not gonna know where they belong. And when I was younger, I wanted mixed children. When I was younger, I wanted mixed children, but when I got older, I started realizing, like, damn, bro, your kids ain't gonna look like you, really. You know, you're gonna have racism in your home. You never know. You might marry, be in a relationship with a woman that's a undercover racist. You don't even know. You don't even know. Look at Ray J. He didn't know what he was dealing with. Ray J didn't know what he was dealing with, man. He called her racist, and I'm like, bro, but you chose that woman to have children with, though. You see? No matter how you slice it, I'm going to change the subject a little bit. You know, no matter how you slice it, high-value men have no business getting married or trying to stay with just one woman. That's for an average man making $100,000 or $200,000 a year. You see what I'm saying? I changed the subject. I'm just changing the subject real quick. You know what I'm saying? But me, myself, man, once I get the bag and I have a little bit of fun, you know, after a year or two, you know, I'm going to be checking for black women to have babies with. You know what I'm saying? It could be an African woman. It could be a Jamaican woman. You know what I'm saying? Jamaican women are beautiful too, man. God damn. It could be an Ethiopian woman. You know what I'm saying? It could be a Egyptian woman, you know what I'm saying, from Egypt. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because I kind of want my kid to come out to look like me. You guys don't get it. You know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah, they are. The Americans are racist toward blacks. Yeah. But don't be surprised, man. Like, you know, you're going into a different, like, race. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had sex with a Dominican woman one time, but that was only one time. Like, long time ago when I was young. But my thing is, I need to stay with black women if I want to have a black child. You guys gotta understand. I'm looking at, you know, what I'm gonna leave behind when I die. You see what I'm saying? I kind of want to conserve my genes. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. You know, when you want to conserve your genes, you know, Jamie, are you Dominican? Oh, you're Dominican. Okay, Jamie is Dominican. The Dominican Republic. You know, um, but you gotta conserve your genes for the next generation. You gotta think like, when I die, when I pass away, is this kid gonna, you know, keep passing on the genetics? You feel me? When I die, I want my kid to have another kid that look like me, a black kid. You see what I'm saying? Because I came up as a black man, bro, and I'm proud to be a full black man, even though blacks in America are not really full African. We're mixed, but we got mostly African in our blood. So, that makes us black because we got mostly African in our blood, even though I got like Indian and white in my blood. That's a lot of black people who got that in their blood, you know what I'm saying, because of slavery. You know what I'm saying? But I want my kid to look like me, guys. I'm sorry. I want my kid to look handsome like me. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I want my kid to look like this. Nice, handsome guy with some fat ass cheeks. I need to drop weight. I need to drop weight. We're gonna work out tomorrow. We're gonna work out. I took like 2 or 3 days off. Now we're gonna go back again and work out again. Sometimes, I know Filipino women, they like me sometimes. Sometimes white women, they like me. I get more smiles from white women, and Filipino women. But I gotta have a kid that look like me, man. Yeah, I know there's black people in the Dominican Republic. Yeah, I know. I know that, Jamie. Yeah. There's black Dominicans too. This nigga came in here and said, that looks like Diddy. Watch out behind you. That looks like Diddy. He funny, bro. Diddy, that nigga Diddy been the laughing stock of the internet. I'll tell you, boy, there's cartoons after cartoons after cartoons about Diddy being gay, man, or being suspect. Yeah, we know Diddy is sus, bro. We already know that. Nah, man, black women, once I get the bag, I'm checking for you. I'm checking for my black woman at. Where my black women at? I gotta have kids with. Like I said, man, some of you guys, you don't want to deal with black women. I understand. You feel me? Because some of you guys come around my channel, especially David Bowman. You're like, I'm done with black women. I don't want to deal with black women for the rest of my life. Okay, that's fine. That's your decision. I'm not mad at you for that. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead and do you. But I'm going to do me, man, and check for my black women, man. before I die, man. Because I'm already thinking about what I'm gonna leave before I die. Because Kelcat getting older, man. I'm not gonna live forever, man. I probably got less than 40 years left on this earth. Okay? Time is running short. So I'm thinking about what I'm gonna leave after I die. You know, I got my sister and stuff. You know, I still love my sister, man. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? You know, when we have a family get together, you know, and I bring a half black, half Asian, or half black, half white kid over, they're not gonna get along, or he's not gonna fit in. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna fit in, bro. I still, you know, I still hang out with my sister, man, on the holidays. So when I go over to my sister's house, I want to have a full black American kid with me, man. You see what I'm saying? Because both of my sisters had full black kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one that, well, what? I'm the only one that had a mixed kid. They're not gonna fit in very well, bro. When I bring my mixed kid over to my sister's house around Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's not gonna fit in. Not gonna fit in very well, bro. And plus, I still love my black woman. You know what I'm saying? I love me some black woman, bro. I never ever, like, turn down black women at all. Now, I probably talk crap about black women in the past, but I never ever turned them down, and I never ever didn't want to be with black women. You see what I'm saying? You know? You know? You know? The hell, the dog barking and shit. I kind of want to see what I look like when I was a little kid. Like, when you have babies and stuff with women from your own community, you get to see how you were when right. You get to see a duplicate of yourself, right? I want to see that one day. Once I have kid with a black woman, I bust nuts inside a black woman and have a kid. I want to see how a little mini me will look like. You see what I'm saying? With the same type of hair and same type of eyes. I want to see a mini me, bro, but taller though. That's why I say I get the bag. I want a top tier black woman. You know what I'm saying? I want a top tier black woman around my height, so I get a tall kid. You know what I'm saying? A kid around, 6 foot, right? Kid taller than me, man. I want my kid to be taller than me, or at least at the same height as me. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to screw my kid out of height. I get the bag. I get a woman with better genes. My kid gonna look better than me. He gonna look like a better version of Usher. You got it back when you're on the phone. Hang up and you call right back. You got it back. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know some of you guys feel me on this, man. Look at the likes. I got 8 likes. You feel what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I believe in passing on my genetics, bro. After I'm dead and gone, I want my kid to look like me and be like, Papa was a good guy, man. You know, he made sure that I had resources. He made sure that I wasn't born poor. He made sure that I had money in my pocket when father passed away, because best believe if I do have kids, I'm 44 years old. When I pass away, he gonna be 20 something years old, and he gonna have money in his pocket and be like, father he really cared about me. You know what I'm saying? He made sure that I had money. He passed his wealth down to me. I wasn't born broke or dusty. Father cared about me. You know what I'm saying? Now my father is gone because, you know, life, that's life. You don't live forever, right? Eventually, you're gonna pass on to the next life. We all got a date with death, guys. We can't get around it. Some of us won't make it to 80 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? And I want my kid to realize that, man. You know, Father really loved you, man. I just didn't bring you into the world broke like my father did me. I brought you into the world with some money in your pocket, with some wealth. You know what I'm saying? You know? So yeah, I want my kid to look like me. And there's nothing wrong with, you know, having a kid that looks like you, bro. Like, because if you have, let me tell you something. If you have a kid with a woman that's not of your community, if you have a kid from a woman of another race, your kid won't look like you, and most of the times your kid is gonna go to the other side. Let's say you have a half black, half white kid, or for Jamie, let's say you had a half Dominican, half white kid. A lot of the times, your kid is gonna go over to the white side, and then there go your genes. It's over with. You won't have, you know, you won't be able to conserve your genes. Your genes will be destroyed completely. So, you're gonna have white grandkids that didn't even know that their father was Dominican, or their great grandfather was Dominican or whatever. They're not gonna know that. So if you get with a woman of your own community, at least like your great grandkids or your great grandkids, they'll know. Oh, my father was this man right here, Kelcat. Oh, my father was Jamie. You see what I'm saying? He did great things for me. He made sure that I didn't have any broke pockets when I came out of the womb. I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth because of my daddy. He made sure that he got out there and he got the bag so I can have a better life and not struggle like he did when he was coming up. And that's what you do when you love your kids, man. You make sure you secure the bag for your kids. Because we all know how hard it is out here, man. Why you think, Kelcat, I ain't had no sex in a while? Why? Because I need to make sure I get the bag for my future children, bro, so they won't be struggling. I'm sacrificing myself. I'm sacrificing my dating life, my sex life, because I could be out there having sex right now. But I don't want to repeat the same shit that my father and my mother did. which is bring me into the world broken, dusty. You see what I'm saying? Bring me into the world broken, dusty. I don't want to repeat that. We need to squash that shit and end it. So that way, when my kids grow up, right? When your kids grow up, they got a bag, they can live a good life. It's called generational wealth. You pass your wealth down to your children. That way they're not struggling, bro. When you pass away and this life is over with, your kids ain't struggling. Your kids ain't half something. Cause look at Drake. You know, he's taking sides. The moment black people turned against him, all of a sudden he became, a white supremacist. All of a sudden he's against black people now. You know what I'm saying? He's teaming up with racist people to make songs with. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like I don't want to create something that's gonna hate me. Remember, when you have children from another race, your kid can grow up to hate you because you are black and they are not. Or because they're Dominican and you are not. Or you're Dominican and they are not. Your kids look different from you. So that can cause racism right there because your kids look different from you. You see what I'm saying? What time is it? Okay, we gotta get up out of here, man. It's time for me to get sleep. It's already 9 o'clock. I don't really like staying up late, man, because I like to get up and work out in the morning. You guys like, doesn't matter what time it is. I want this to keep going. I'm like, I gotta get up and work out, guys. I've been dropping weight lately. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta get up and work the pounds off, you know what I'm saying? So I can live longer, man. You work out, you live longer. You know? Yeah, exactly, Jamie. Exactly. Like setting up a trust fund for my kids and a future college fund. If they choose to go to college, they will be financially secured in the future. Exactly. That's what you do, bro. That's why I decided not to go out and date no more after a while, because I gotta chase the bag. And believe me, guys, I haven't had sex in over a year, and I'm looking at everything looking good at this point. And I can't help it because I'm human. But we gotta get the bag no matter what happens. It don't matter if my fucking dick fall off. We gotta secure the bag. And I'm sacrificing dating, I'm sacrificing sex, I'm sacrificing everything. So that way, when I do get the bag, I start having children, I can tell my children, like, look, son, your father sacrificed his dating life, sex, everything, so you can have a brighter future. So you didn't have to struggle like I did, like your father did. So I had to chase the bag. I didn't have sex for a year or two. I hope you understand that I sacrificed for you. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't chase money and chase bitches or 3 or 4s at the same time. You got to give up one to go after the bag. And I heard shit online where motherfuckers, they didn't have sex for a year like I did in order to get the bag. They just gave up going after women, and then they start chasing the bag. But believe me, eventually you will get your hands on that bag, and these women will get their hands on you, bro. And I gotta sacrifice while I'm alive right now. You see what I'm saying? That's why I gotta go do this 2 weeks of jail, which ain't shit, bro. 2 weeks of jail, that ain't shit. I'll be out in 2 weeks making videos again. You know what I'm saying? And make sure I get that out of the way, and then make sure I get back on that bag chase again, man. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have my kids born broke, man. I just think a lot of motherfuckers, they're irresponsible when they're having children and they don't got their money together. It's like, you know, you just spit your kid out. There you go, son. You know, you got to fend for yourself. Get out here and make that money on your own, boy. Because if your father was a bum, your father was a loser, and he didn't give a fuck about you. I don't care what nobody says, man. Your parents did not like you. They didn't care about you. If they left you here, you know, broke and dusty, man. You know. You know what I'm saying? What time is it? Okay, we got to end the video. You guys have a good night, man. I appreciate it, man. And I appreciate you, Jamie, coming here and kicking out the trolls and shit. The first thing when you show up, you start you kick the trolls out. I'll be sitting there talking, and then I'll see a troll, and then I'll see a troll disappear. I was like, oh, shit. That troll was kicked out by Jamie. He kicked in the door. But I gotta go. You guys have a good night. It's time for me to get some sleep. Peace. Take care and bless. I'm out.